Hi students, welcome back to Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. How are you children? Hope you all are fine over there.
In the previous class, we have discussed in detail about the first stage in the formation of a company, that is promotion. Now we will discuss the second stage, that is incorporation of company. Incorporation refers to the registration of the company under the Companies Act. Incorporation or registration stage involves putting an application for registering the company before the concerned registrar of companies and getting it registered. In India, there is an office of the registrar of companies in each major state of the country. The concerned registrar is one who is located in the state where the registered office of the company is to be located. The main steps under the incorporation stage involves filing of necessary documents, registration and certificate of incorporation. Let's discuss each of these stages in detail. The first one is filing of necessary documents. Once the registrar approves of the name, the following documents have to be filled with the registrar. The first one is Memorandum of Association. The Memorandum of Association duly stamped, signed and witnessed. In case of a public company, at least 7 members must sign it. For a private company, 2 members are sufficient. And the signatories must also give information about their address, occupation and the number of shares subscribed by them. And the next one is Articles of Association. Articles of Association duly stamped and witnessed, as in the case of a Memorandum of Association. And the next document is the written consent of the proposed directors to act as directors. And the next document is Agreement. The agreement, if any, with the proposed managing directors, manager or whole-time director. And the next one is a copy of the registrar's letter approving the name of the company. And the next one is a statutory declaration stating that all the formalities related to the formation of the company are duly completed. And the next document is a notice about the exact address of the registered office may also be submitted along with these documents. And the last one is documentary evidence of payment of registration fees. All these documents must be submitted to the registrar of companies along with application form for registration. After the filing of necessary documents, we will move on to the next stage, that is registration. Here, the registrar verifies all the documents submitted and he also checks the receipt of fees deposited. Then, if he is satisfied with the validity and authenticity of the documents submitted, then the registrar enters the name of the company in his register. After entering the name of the company in the register, we will move on to the next stage, that is Certificate of Incorporation. Here, in this stage, the registrar issues a Certificate of Incorporation. Certificate of Incorporation may be called the birth certificate of the company, because from this date onwards, the company is considered as a separate legal entity. So, these are the main stages involved in the incorporation of a company. Then, let's discuss about the effects of the Certificate of Incorporation. The first one is, a company is legally born on the date printed on the Certificate of Incorporation. So, it becomes a legal entity with a perpetual succession only from this date. And the next one is, the Certificate of Incorporation is the conclusive evidence of the regularity of the incorporation of a company. So, whatever may be the deficiency in the formalities, once the certificate is issued, it is conclusive evidence that company came into existence on the date mentioned on the Certificate of Incorporation. Then, let's discuss some interesting examples showing the impact of the conclusiveness of the Certificate of Incorporation. The first one is, the Certificate of Incorporation was issued on 24th August, whereas on the certificate date was written as 22nd August. So, the company is considered to be born on 22nd August only, and all dealings carried on 23rd August will be considered legal, although the certificate was issued only on 24th August. And the next example is, after the issue of registration certificate, it was found that a person had forged signature on the memorandum. But then also the incorporation will be considered valid. From all these, we can understand, even when a company gets registered with illegal objects, the birth of the company cannot be questioned. That means the certificate of incorporation is so crucial. So the registrar has to go very carefully before issuing it. On the issue of certificate of incorporation, a private company can immediately commence its business. It can raise necessary funds from friends, relatives, or through private arrangement and proceed to start the business.
So students, I hope all of you understood the concept clearly. And please note that the notes of the lesson and test paper are also attached along with the class. Make use of these available materials. Study well and attend the test paper without fail. That's all for today. Thank you.